Good evening. I'm Maisha Brody with HealthWise, and look at how you can achieve and maintain good health. Respiratory viruses such as COVID-19 and the flu continue to wreak havoc globally. With an increase in cases in many countries, especially during the winter season, many people are trying their best to escape becoming ill. In this week's edition, medical expert Dr. Roger Hunter shares how you can protect yourself and loved ones from seasonal viruses. He says seasonal viruses are common and it is important that people learn about them.
They have been here from time immemorial, from World War I days, World War II days, from the days of slavery, from the days before slavery. We have had these seasonal viruses, and there have been many concoctions. Now we have pharmaceutical products that are aimed at relieving symptoms. They're not very effective at killing the virus. Not many treatments are effective at killing the viruses, but they help to alleviate symptoms, and they certainly help to reduce secondary bacterial infections, which you tend to get with these seasonal viruses, that you have the virus that comes in, sets up the inflammation, and then the bacteria in your mouth then gets into that inflamed area and causes secondary bacterial infection, and then that can be very lethal. So these seasonal viruses, definitely we should be aware of, and we should learn to protect ourselves against them.
Dr. Hunter says lifestyle changes aimed at strengthening the immune system can also ward off seasonal viruses.
In the winter months, the days are a little bit darker, the days are shorter, so we get less sunlight. So what happens is our vitamin D levels tend to fall. So I generally recommend to my patients that they should take some vitamin D3, anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 units a day, provided that they have good kidney functions. You have to make sure that they know about their kidneys. 5 to 10,000 units a day for about 6 months of the year. So vitamin D3 is not only important in the strength of our teeth and our bones, it's extremely important in the strength of our immune system. Other vitamins that you should be taking for about 6 months are vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams a day. Again, check that your kidneys are working properly. You should also take vitamin E, 1,000 units. You should take zinc, and you should take calcium D. Calcium D, 600 milligrams. These are very effective. Once you take these for 6 months of the year, starting from about November, October, going back to about March, you generally have a very decent amount of protection from these with seasonal respiratory winter viruses, which will be brought here not just by tourists, but also by our loved ones, Jamaicans returning home.
He says good oral hygiene is also important.
And it's something I'll continue to preach to Jamaica and afar, that if we floss, brush, Listerine at least 2 or 3 times a day, then we would see a significant reduction in the spread of these seasonal respiratory winter viruses. Because, the studies did show that in 40 seconds of contact with Listerine, the virus dies. And most of the virus will concentrate at the back of your throat and inside your mouth. So if you can practice regimented oral hygiene, floss, brush, Listerine, you're actually helping to reduce the spread of these viruses and other things as well, including bacteria.
Dr. Hunter adds that persons should aim to control chronic illnesses and avoid smoking.
And of course, we have certain vices that we should try to avoid, such as smoking and excessive drinking. Those also will contribute to our chronic underlying diseases. So if you can do these things, then and get a nice, slim, athletic type body, then you would not have to worry about these seasonal winter viruses.
Medical expert Dr. Roger Hunter. Now for this week's dose of medicine. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue when coughing or sneezing. It may prevent those around you from getting sick. Flu viruses spread mainly by droplets when people with flu cough, sneeze, or talk. That's it for this week's edition. Being healthy is a journey. So join us again next week for another edition. I'm Maisha Brody. Until next time, be wise and stay healthy.